Okay, then we'll just.
Okay,
Okay, so
we're playing
our friend told us to play this family-friendly game called
random girl.
Okie dokie, whatever.
Hey,
I see an
who
annoying
will
girl.
be the
running
question
toward-
mark? The one who will be him.
So okay, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That's me. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were
What
children.
girl?
What the? You know the kind of friend you never make yourself, or you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah,
Just
pretty
me.
much.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she goes to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
That's her? That's Sayori?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
See this new life, bro.
Oh man.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because Dave Senpai. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Yeah, Date Senpai. That's me and Date Senpai. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you even if you want to. Date Senpai, whatever, or something. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Yeah. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Date Senpai, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Oni-chan! A club? I told you already. True. I told you already. It's not scary, Adam. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Date Senpai. That's not true. I don't know if it's or I think it's You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? No. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever. Okay, save. Let's save this. Okay. Load game. Okay. You want to overwrite your save? What does that mean? No. Load game. Okay. No, I'm confused. Okay, save game.
Here.
What?
Listen to me.
Oh, nice. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with getting by the average while spending in my free time on games and anime. That's us, just spending our free time on games and anime.
Is this anime?
This Date Senpai guy sounds just like us. Or yeah. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, that's me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
Nah, I don't trust her.
No. Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Bro,
Okay?
we should be worried about you.
Date Senpai.
If you see what Date Senpai looks like.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No, promise though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I really
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
don't. In our mind, we really don't.
Yeah, I really just don't want to join some stupid
We should
club.
be able to see what we want.
Yeah, we should be able to say what we want. Yeah. Yay! David's new waifu really likes us, I guess. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Caffeine girl. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Okay.
Finally.
No, don't skip this stuff. Don't skip this. After I heard this is really important. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking. You just read. You're faster.
Okay.
And make sure to read more loud.
Okay, so recap, because I'm probably just gonna skip a lot of this. So recap, there's this club that Sayori wants us to be in.
Yeah.
And now we're in school.
It's basically Doki Doki. I'm pretty sure literature club. So
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. What, like the thing you whack at people? The weapons? Nice. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Oh my god.
Hello, Sayori. What's up?
Why she appeared
She came spaced out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I kept you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting just here and spacing out, so I came in.
okay, don't do that with my guy.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't even need to wait for me. Club. Well, you come to my club. It's the agreement. I encourage you.
No what?
What?
Now what?
What? Okay.
Well, that. Okay, let me just read it. Let me just read it.
You should see my club. That's
True.
Let's just wait and see what happens. I know.
Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh my god.
Now that I was ever aware that she had any interest, like books, reading.
Oh, okay.
Why would I be in a literature club?
I don't know.
I don't want to go to an extra club to read books. I want to go home and play.
Yeah.
Video games.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president.
Make sure my mic is on.
Hi.
Okay, it's on?
Hello? Hello? Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Okay, sorry about that. We'll clip that. Since she was the first one to... Okay, I've already
Who
read
cares
this.
about that?
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Yeah, that's what I want to go to, but only if they talk about the good ones.
Come
Like,
on,
the weird
please.
trash baseball girl one.
Choo.
Yeah, they want to see them join the Friends Club.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring. Come on, we gotta read this. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay, I don't know who Natsuki is.
I come for cupcakes, but never come.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's even cunning as to have planned all of this out. Okay,
What's airhead mean?
like, kind of stupid. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
That would be me in real life.
Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Okay. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. It knocks me out.
Right.
Everyone, the new member is here. What were we gonna say?
Well, there's only one.
I think she's imagining her
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
You know, she's lonely. Let's just see.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
I do. I'm glancing around the room and there's freaking no one.
There's no. Welcome to
her.
the literature club.
Her name
It's
is
a
Girl One.
Girl One. Nice to meet you, Girl One. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, nice. Sayori,
We don't need that.
you brought a boy.
We got Girl 1 and Girl 2.
We got
Good
the
to know.
future Karen up in here. Seriously, you brought a boy toy. Want to kill the atmosphere. Way to kill.
Ozone layer.
Oh yeah.
Here's my ambush.
Date senpai. What a nice surprise.
Oh,
Why are they
Girl
all
1, Girl
Girl
2,
one?
and Girl 3. We don't need
It's
to
like
learn
this
the names.
one.
Welcome to the club. You need to learn. All words exceed me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. What are you looking at? Oh gosh. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki.
No, that's Girl 2 in my book.
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I
It's
don't
like
recognize.
Natsuki.
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 Chochi. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. True.
Yeah, first year, third year, I bet.
She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
No, Girl 2.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Yuri is just Girl 1.
Yuri?
Don't say anything like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature. Wait, don't skip this. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
I'm the oldest. By the way, I'm the oldest over here because they're all calling me Jade Senpai.
True.
I'm basically the oldest.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh god. That's right.
How do I know Monica? I just met her.
True.
I thought she
I
was
hear
girl.
she has something to do with the
I know
storyline.
that she's Girl 3, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Jade
I'm
Senpai.
older than you.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, whatever.
So why'd you call her Girl 3?
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay. Basically, completely out of my league.
Nah, man, she out of my league. I'm older.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You told Monica. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Date Senpai. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. True. Yo, David, can you read? Like, my mouth is getting tired.
Spots.
Yeah.
Also, we have a special visitor. His name's Explorer Mickey.
Explorer Mickey.
So I thought, like, we would get our face cam out. We're just
Yeah, I'll
the
do this
laziest
part.
people in the world.
Okay, give it to. Okay. Come sit down, Date Senpai. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Next to Monica.
I'll get cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Future Karen up in here.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I'm not a tea person.
I'm more of a coffee/energy drink person.
I'm a G Fuel guy. 'Cause
I'm a G
gamer
Fuel
guy.
too. G Fuel's awesome.
Okay,
gamer
the girls made a few desks around to form a table.
That doesn't
As
look
I
like
already
a-
mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one
Okay.
space next to Sayori.
Look at that table right there. Just forget the gaps. It's a table, Joel.
Choo.
Looks like a desk. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabbed and wrapped a tray of Yuri open, and Yuri opens the close it. I'm not good. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand. Okay, are you ready?
Jesus,
What
He's
the?
scaring the crap out of me.
Bro, what's
Look at
that thing?
cheese. Yo, look, bro. We have to
That's her
zoom in on
nose?
that cheese,
She-
bro.
I don't, wait, what's that? What's the main character from Harry Potter?
What?
Who's the main character from Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
I mean, no,
Harry
I meant the main bad guy.
Voldemort?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, she's like the son of Voldemort. I mean, she's like the daughter of Voldemort.
No, no.
Yo,
Oh, that no.
Ta-da!
Oh! What just
She
happened?
looked like she just like got crap shit in her face. She looks like she just woke up and found a dog crap in her mouth.
Okay. Nestle lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Make them dogs. I like dogs better. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
They sound good, but like dogs.
So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Suri grabs one first, and then Monica, I follow.
You have to narrate the
It's
order
delicious!
Of how you grab it.
Save. We should probably save this.
There we go. No, give it to me.
Let's go to return.
Where's the return?
I think you have to
Go
press
down.
this one.
There we go. It's delicious. So you touch.
Full.
I managed to get icing on her face. Bro, I hate when that happens with cupcakes.
That's true.
I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, then for the best angle to take a bite.
Yes.
Do we really need to narrate that thing though?
That's true. That's true. We don't need to
Natsuki
narrate
is
the
quiet.
cupcake.
Oh my gosh, she's quiet.
Oh my gosh!
Look at her face.
Oh.
She just looks like she saw someone get like stabbed.
Okay. Bro, I had this. There's this kid named. No, I'm not gonna say its name, but he was just like on his like. It was like the middle of like 2nd grade, and then like there's this new kid that came, and like I was like 2 desks behind him, and I don't know why he just kept on staring at me like he was just like I don't understand what his problem was, but he was staring at me for something.
Like this, just like this. This is his face. She's like,
Yeah.
You're thinking of when
Yeah.
the perfect time to say I like.
No, man, this
If
is
she
not
leaves,
important stuff.
You guys read
If
this
she
stuff.
I finally bite down. Oh my
Like,
gosh, the icing is
the
sweet
icing
and full
is
of flavor, and
sweet,
wonder if
full
she
of
made it for
flavor.
herself. This is really good.
Really good.
okay, you don't need to read that stuff, but when it says like the names up front, you definitely need to.
Okay. Okay, this one.
Thank
you.
you, Natsuki.
Stop it, man. Okay, I read her. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere? Made them for you or anything.
That is true, because they didn't know that he was coming.
Okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. Okay.
Yo, why are anime girls always like look like they just rubbed poison oak on their face?
They're always like this.
But not for you know, you dummy.
You dummy. Jeez, this girl's a brat.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah. I would have like dismissed the conversation like ages ago.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even bring up that conversation. I would make cupcakes.
Wasn't it in 5 minutes, 15 minutes ago?
True. Yuri.
Oh, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh, and also, we've been waiting for food, and they said it'd be ready in 5 minutes, and it's been like
next to the cupcake.
8 years. It's
Be
been
quiet,
like
be quiet. So, our parents. Wait, our parents said that we would eat dinner in 5 minutes, and it's been 19 minutes. Like it's 8:14. We haven't had dinner yet,
Yo, look
and
at
I've
that.
eaten at like 12.
Look at that. That scares me.
Okay. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I hate
No,
tea.
because what if I spill it?
Yeah.
You just ruin the book. If it's the schools, they'll
Yeah.
make you pay for it. I guess not. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know.
Don't
I
just look
believe.
away like-
I believe you, man.
Yo, these kids are simple for each other. Though. Like, Date senpai.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime
Dude,
for me,
David, like, a
but I at least enjoy tea.
True, true.
They got to them Indian foods.
I'm glad. Yeah, please go along. Forget you ever saw me. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in a relief. Okay. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Who raises an eyebrow and smiles at the same? This is what she looks like. So what made you consider the literature club? Oh, yeah, so this girl named Saori, like, completely shoved me and beaten me until I went. She said there were cupcakes, but it was poison.
Wait,
Yeah, I was
isn't
afraid
this
of the
an
question.
anime club?
Yeah.
I haven't heard a single thing of anime
They,
yet.
Well, it's a literature club, which means books and stuff.
yeah, so they write about, like, anime. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sarah. No, I already told her.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't need that. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Date senpai is a
Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised! How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all that politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare
Okay,
for
do you want to
events.
switch after this? You want to switch?
Do I
No,
wanna-
I'm
I
ready.
wanna
I
read.
can
I
do
wanna
this.
read. I wanna read.
Yeah.
I should read now, you know?
Adam will eventually get a turn.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Oh god.
Bro, are they like holding hands or something right there? Wait,
No homo, man.
they're like holding hands. Like she's like, nah, don't hold my hand. She's like, come on, grab my
Chill.
hand.
Chill. No homo.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Now they're just all in front of me.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Why they're all just surrounding
They're
me?
like a gang. They're gonna force me to join their gang.
Oh, they all left. Then I'm surprised there aren't
snacks.
more people in the club
I
yet.
like looking at it.
It's like she's just staring at me all creepily. Okay. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way.
Right.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Duh.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
True.
But it makes school events like a festival that much more important.
Actually, you could just name yourself
I'm
senpai.
confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. I'm switching with somebody.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Yeah.
Okay, are you fast at reading it?
I'm like the best reader out.
True.
Actually,
Right, everyone.
oh.
Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. You know it. Everyone exhausted. I have no idea what that is. Enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Wait, that was like
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Thought I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Date Senpai, what kinds of things do you like to read? Manga. Well, Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I knew it! Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking.
Here, read a little louder.
Okay!
Not that loud, man. Just so. No.
I already read it. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Oh god.
It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Oof. David's noose. Wife.
Yeah. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I don't know how to say that word. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite teas are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally
impressive.
I don't know what that word is, so I started laughing. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way
Okay,
her
we'll be
eyes
right back.
light up
Should we leave this
she
on?
finds her comfort in the world of books, not people! But you know, I like a lot of things.
Let's just
Stores with deep
let's just-
physiologic elements.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask about this. Gibberish.
I'm reading as fast as I can.
And I horror book once, and I read a horror book.
I read a horror book.
I definitely grasp something I can't relate to at the
Alright, let's just
minimum
skip
level.
one and see where we get
Let's
to.
skip all this and let's get to a random part. Really, I wouldn't have expected
Monica.
that.
Here,
What
you
is
wanna switch, Adam? You wanna
We're
switch?
someone as gentle as you. Are we gonna read this now? I thought we're skipping.
let's not.
I thought we're skipping a lot of.
Okay, here, I'll read it for now.
Eh,
Blah,
eh, eh, eh,
blah,
eh,
okay, blah, blah.
Guys, I'm gonna make the video boring.
I'm saying blah. What? Well, I don't want to read.
You left a piece of scrap paper here. I'll read now.
Yeah, you can read. I'll click the button.
No.
No, man.
You can click the button.
Okay, fine. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
They're all talking to
It
each
looked
other.
like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine. And hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidelies up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive, Date-senpai. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki avert her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to itself, to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reach of your heart. Oh gosh. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Oh.
Your mom. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Exactly. Okay. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Date-senpai? I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Awkward. Okay. I have an idea for everyone. Or everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Just plays video games. The next time we meet, we'll all share all them with each other. So gamer god. That way, everyone is even. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dade Senpai? Wait. We need to save. We need to save. Return?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to save our moments because you have to I don't know why the game wants you to save the moments because stuff comes up and it wants you to save your data. You know how you save data for games?
Oh, I thought our moments, if we save it,
Yeah.
in the end, it'll save it.
Isn't that right, Dade Senpai?
No.
Monica
I
smiles.
want to play video games. I want to go home. I want to eat.
Yeah. Hold on.
Give me a small. You only give me bite-sized cupcakes.
Hold on!
Yeah, no,
There's
bite.
still one sentence!
Oh.
Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Video games. I never said I would join this club.
After
you ate
cupcakes and everything. All that you can do.
Theory may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, but oh god. I'm sorry. I thought. Dade Senpai, you all suck. I'm defenseless against these girls. Just punch them. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh god, don't be a simp, man. Right. No, don't follow your heart. Follow your mind. Right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up a sim.
Yeah. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Theory wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official.
Who's talking in the post?
Why is her hair just right on her mouth? Welcome to the literature club.
She's probably swearing.
You know,
She needs to blur
her
it out.
hair is so strong that it can break gravity.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dade Senpai, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Have you ever write our own poem?
Eehee. No, we have to read other people's. Eehee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Write about games.
Gamer
You
god.
made up your own game and made it to a poem.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Okay. Hey, Dade Senpai, since we're already here, do you want to talk home together? Or walk home? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course
Let's make
Monica.
it easier, okay? It's me.
Just pick the girl that you're friends with, jeez.
No. This is girl
We
1,
gotta
girl
see-
2, girl 3.
Yeah. You.
Okay, I do it then, I guess.
Might have to be a 2
Hi
part
again,
since
Dade
that-
Senpai.
It's like that.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Yeah, depressed as always. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dade Senpai. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
You want to switch with the content?
Can you just press enter?
You just entered it.
Me and David are gonna switch now.
It makes it
Wait, no, I
harder
want to
to-
use the mouse. It can go quicker if I use the mouse.
Don't just skip a bunch of.
I know. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you want to plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay. Successfully defeated, Natsuki plops back into her
I
seat.
have to go to the bathroom.
Keep on going on with the video.
Don't worry, guys. Date Senpai is always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Theory. That's because your room is so messy. It's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once.
What?
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Date Senpai... Bueno, how come you and Date Senpai can become good friends too? Sayori.
Like this.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? She grabbed a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
God, don't make
Why
it.
she her eyeball?
This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? We even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Is she like a stalker? How does she know I like this book, you know? Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Something take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, did I click twice? Oops. She went somewhere else. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is almost buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What? Okay, guess I'm in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling
How can you be tired to read though? Like,
I'm tired to read right now. No,
don't switch.
It's
no, I'm
cousin's
okay.
li- it's
I could
cousin's
probably fall
9
asleep
o'clock.
right now. Oh, it's mine. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs here. Let's just say it, okay? Hold on. I'll probably just skip all this, so I'm just say this, okay? Yuri gave Dade Senpai a book. Okay, that's all you need to learn. That's why I skipped a bunch of this. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? Well, we just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. Are we just gonna read the poems, or in that case, do you think I really want them to just be all disappointed about my book? In that case, what do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself silent. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Oh God!
What the? She's so close. I'll put my house to find some. Okay, she's in my face. I fall on my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. What? It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Doesn't our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
Bro, it's Go should die then.
Wait, less time to watch Demon Slayer and Dragon Ball? You're serious? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Dave Senpai is a... I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself or not to me or to not. Everybody knows that David's been watching.
Yes, he has.
Of course I have.
And been
Ask me a question, I'll answer it right now.
You've been watching Boku no Pico.
Yes, of course.
What
Okay.
happens in the 4th episode?
Right now, what happens? The beach episode. Alright, now tell me yours, Livey.
What?
Why did you say darling in episode 2?
I'm not gonna say darling episode 2. I don't think she says darling in episode 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind me. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, wait, is this hers?
Yeah.
Ghost under the lights, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced with the sickening blue-green. Blue. Is that say no? Blue of a future. I battle. Calumny. Oh no. Yeah. Claim breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens like a thick boy. Something bad.
I kicked back.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Oh,
You
no.
do, it sucks.
That's cursive. I can't read cursive.
Me too.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. No, I didn't. Everything sunk in. I barely could read it. It made no sense. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I mean, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest though, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo. Actually, the story is about a ghost. It isn't about a ghost at all, Dade-senpai. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that, though. You know, that's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. You remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Are we gonna save now? Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. I should skip a lot of things. Read mine now.
We have to go through all 3? All of them?
Okay.
Just not even good at it.
The hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that spackle pursues, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scored with a permanent copy of the mermaid's image. It's a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was deep, stretching forever into everything. Hole. Bro, oh my gosh, don't tell me I have to scroll. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That's deep. Deep. What did you learn from that? Deep.
I don't know.
Alright, listen, you know, she's like the only one. Yes, guys, I'm the one who can read. Yes, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, monkeys can race, oils can seek, cheetahs can run, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
People, that's all.
That was awesome.
That's all people can do.
That's actually
That was the best.
Give me the poem.
Jeez, how much does this girl talk?
Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's called true. That's a true. That's like true and deep. Deeper than hole in the wall and a ghost. Like, where there wasn't just ghost, it was just feelings or something. This one's good, because I understood it. Okay, good job.
Jeez.
Listen, I don't want to talk to you. New chapter, let's say.
Now we gotta read since it's over.
Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Is there a literature club? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Oh my. No, it was not. No, it took us like an hour to get through this stupid poem thing. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go to settings. Music volume?
Like halfway.
That's better. Sound volume?
Maybe sound volume just stay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Auto forward time?
Don't do that.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Date Senpai, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
No.
Oh my god! Another day of this. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Date Senpai!
No, I have to walk home with
With her again.
Ready to walk. Oh my god.
Okay. Sure.
Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Suri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Suri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh gosh. Sayuri? About what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Date Senpai, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's, every day is going to be so much fun. Oh god, it's gonna be a living hell, I swear. Sigh. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with someone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I put Sayuri on the shoulder, or I pat. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as the international monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh gosh, then another. Oh.
Okay.
Now we gotta use the really bad one.
Agonize. Hi, Date Senpai. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Uh-huh. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Somewhere. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns to upside down and lets it contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Uh-huh. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayuri. It's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. That's true. That's me. That's all. That's pretty much all of us. And so that only leaves the one option. Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Date Senpai to let me borrow some money. That... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, she should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Okay, does anyone else want to read this?
I will.
Okay. Finally.
I'm tired right now.
I woke up like 7. Like
I went to
7.
bed.
What time did you wake up? 9. I woke up at 7.
I think somebody.
Okay, and frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Okay, I didn't mean that. I got you absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Whoops. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept a revolution. A retribution. Why do I always do that? Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? And don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Jeez.
What? Yeah, I don't know, or something smacks. What the? Ow. What was a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha. I guess I just want to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. That's a key. You're so mean. Why did you do that? I'm super happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the paper and takes a bite. Very interesting. So good. I bit my freaking tongue. Okay. You're going through a lot over just one cookie, though. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Give me a break. Okay. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Wait, they were in seats? I thought they were standing. Ah, jeez. I get it. Still in one hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
You haven't saved it in a while.
Yeah, let's just save it, I guess. Oh gosh.
Page 2.
We haven't saved in like 30 minutes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. When did we start? Okay. 1958. It's been like 2 hours, guys. It's been 2 hours. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Speed run. Oh my gosh, I'm better than Dream. They're looking for Monica. She's late today. But Sayori is not. That is true. It is weird how she's late. You know, she's okay, right? I mean, she's popular, right? You don't think she has a ha ha ha? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. What? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I also look forward to speedrun Minecraft. Oh, Monica smiles at me for some reason. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'm sure I've been practicing piano. You know, the usual. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't say anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Siri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure not to keep will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Siri somehow already finished her entire cookie. It's 9:52 p.m. guys. I hate. We should speed run, okay?
We gotta get this done, guys. We gotta.
You're like,
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but we're not here to actually show you the story. We're just here to give you good stuff, you know. Not just trying to give you boring stories. Even though these might be interesting.
Basic, you know. It's basically.
Look at this. Just look at all of this. I'm pressed to skip.
Jeez.
How much of this is there? See that? Are we just talking about books now? Yeah, we probably are.
Yo, we're just talking about books, my guy.
Okay.
Huh?
Yuri takes her left arm of the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm from the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracting. It's as if as the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in a corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page, my guy. You just stop it. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second, you know? I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Well, we continue reading. Yeah, she turns the page, she flips more, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to think how, like, their thumbs change and their flips change and their reading. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Okay, Yuri remains silent for a moment. Yep, okay.
I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up. I think something important's coming up, guys.
Wait, Dante, which one's the character who beats everybody else?
Who what?
Which one's the character who beats everybody else?
I heard that Monica is. I don't know though.
This part out.
Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any
So, like,
new
is this
members.
really the important part?
I don't know. Let's just watch it because there's important stuff. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're doing to keep it simple, okay? We're going to. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during this event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we are actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, why did you just say pee-pee? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh, God. Sari, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up before us. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for people to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people, full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. Oh my God, I don't need this stupid inspiring speech.
Here, hold on. I'll know better. Here, if you click this, it's basically clicking 3 times, actually. Oh, okay. See, if you do this, it goes way more faster.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, what? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Wait, which button helps you skip? Yeah? Oh. Jeez.
That's like 30 minutes worth of
I
reading.
know, my guy. Sorry for this, guys. We're just...
I'll turn on this one too. Here. You turn on this.
Oh, okay. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Okay, you read this one now, David. It's getting to some jealousy love stuff, so I don't want you to read it.
Oh gosh.
It's all up to you.
It's all up to me.
Huh? Why would you? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
My mind.
I would walk home. Yes.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yuri, I don't want to be with this stupid girl. Oh god, I'd rather be with the waifu. Okay.
Here, read it.
That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating that somewhere that's never going to happen. Pause. Is this the part where is this scene going through the part where she like chokes herself?
What? Oh, I heard that somewhere. I don't know when it happens, but like I don't know when it happens, but
Oh no, I'm gonna click this part out.
right.
I just had pause, so I remind myself.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, because of like
Yeah, we don't want them to know that we like, know stuff about this.
Okay.
yeah.
There's nothing any point of Okay.
About the students,
Okay. And unpause. There's not even any point of speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe if I just like to think about it, it's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you. Sayori, I can't figure out who you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so, the conversation shows off. It's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate it to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Okay, festival's in a few days.
Oh god, please.
David really wants to pick self-battle
Whatever I chose, I chose. Okay? And that's that. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You were practicing piano again. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Pause. What was she actually doing? Do you know?
What?
No, never mind. Unpause. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Wait, sorry, but pause. So you know how you keep on asking me what this and what that is
Yeah.
again? I rarely know anything about this.
You only skipped it.
Yeah,
You
I
skipped
only,
it.
I only watched like a few minute video of what's going on, and I didn't even know much. Yeah, pause.
I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Bro, look at that evil Voldemort nose thingy. Or Voldemort smile. Okay. It's gonna be great. You weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day because of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of the sudden. I know. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I don't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right. It's right in your name. Monica? Bruh, I don't think that has anything squid in it. What?
I'm doing something in
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anywhere? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. What? You're spacing out again? Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you're worrying too much about me. I'm fine. See? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worried glance and whatever and stuff and go back to the conversation. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Date Senpai, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori yet? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, which seems a bit downcast today. Oh, do you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down from her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Date Senpai. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Bro, stop it, Adam.
Because he took Yuri and her.
Oh, I already knew that. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Date Senpai. What? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know?
Wait, you should probably say this.
Yeah. We're getting into the juicy stuff now. But I'm too tired now. I don't really care if it's juicy or not. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light you turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Date Senpai. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Does she?
We don't even get to read our own poems that we made. Exactly. So how do we know what poem we made? Or we're just saying, we like cupcakes, yummy. How he's been tempting the whole time. I should for always not better my life.
How much do they talk? Oh my gosh.
Holy crap!
Okay, of course, I'm going to go with Yuri. Yeah, I'm going with Yuri. I'm sorry. But I'm assuming who I go to the festival with, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, who's loving person? Huh?
I started to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door and they chat between each other. I turned around. Sorry, I realized that we don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped out of my mind. I should give you my
my phone number. I think that
No
would be
way.
the best ways, yes? Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay then. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house?
No.
Is that a problem? No, not at all. Aren't they just like teenagers? Like high schoolers? How do they have their own houses? I just thought that would be okay, healthy, you know, it makes sense, but if you don't mind, I would prefer to be going to your house.
I think it said high school, but yeah.
So they're going to meet each other on Sunday. Boom. I can't believe this. You're just going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. So this is the chance I have to make something happen between us. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait.
Yeah, he's a sim. He's like a mega. He's a mega.
He's actually almost split. Let's go. Take. He almost compared to David
Maybe.
She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in my bed. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided I'm too tired. I'm gonna let go on TV.
Wait, I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entertaining each other's house. Or entering each... Wait, again, we
each other's house like we were family.
Like we were family, yep. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere in the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori! Say, hi, Date-senpai! Hi, Date-senpai! I sit down in her room. Sayori's face forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always is. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had it for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Date-senpai. Can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah ha ha ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Date Senpai. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Ehehe. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? Date Senpai. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Do you guys know what depression is?
Yeah.
It's like mentally, it's not like, you're just sad. It's like mentally bad. Like, it's a disease. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in carrying it in waste by having them spend it on me? Okay, we gotta save this. Jeez, holy crap. We've made it almost. Jeez. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like that I've betrayed you as your best close friend. I've been betrayed, yeah. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Date Senpai. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to go to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and go closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Oh crap. You're right that I don't understand. Here, let's go back to history real quick. That every path leads to nothing but hurts. Okay. Sorry about that. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Date Senpai. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. And I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Date Senpai? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Daddy Senpai? Wait. Daddy Senpai? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain on her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Daddy Senpai? Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for you to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of the feelings. Daddy Senpai? The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah? It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Okay, David, I want you to take over now.
I don't know, I'm just getting tired. Read me a sob story.
It's what I want, I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. But all days just would have been one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. Okay, I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? It's like, no, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as she ain't putting her hands on her lap. Whatever. She puts both of her hands on her at the back of her back as if behind her back as if making sure she's keeping track of them. That seems about right. Okay. I feel like I'm losing my voice. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. What are those? You know, mood lighting and some candles. Oh wow, I didn't know that you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I determined to provide an experience that will lead them in wanting more. That's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bags. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Yes, take water breaks, guys.
YouTube's been posting a lot, so you definitely can't water break.
No, I swear. They're basically using us as punching.
I think that would be amazing. Don't you?
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
How much longer until the game?
Okay.
My God.
3, 2, 1. Okay. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. That's the winning thing, though. Oh, it's the diffuser of essential oils. You know, that's so. Yeah, it's just a bunch of refreshments, relaxation stuff. Yep. Flowers. Yep. I thought it'd be a good idea to have Yuri over, but now it's just not working.
It's nice horrible already.
Oh, what?
Scary, whatever. Sorry, water break. Like, you don't understand how long we have to read this stupid story.
Again, 10 essays. You read that much.
Basically, like doing school, except like, you know, animals.
Like reading a book.
Yeah. I bet this is probably a book before it's turned into a game.
No, I'm not.
We're reading some stuff. We're reading
Let me
most
control
of it.
this.
No. What if there's important parts? I need to see.
Plus, we can always go back into history. You know? You should probably save this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. What's that? Yeah, 20-minute difference. Now, yep. Let's see. So that's like almost 3 hours.
Bro, we've already taken up 2.
Almost 3 hours.
That is true.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Skip. Okay. What is this?
Gotta see this might be an important place.
Something wrong?
See their hand.
It's hot. I
No, no,
just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my band, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. What? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books, almost if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. I was weird the moment over again. Okay.
Sorry guys, this game is basically not even doing sanity, I swear. It's like we're losing brain cells.
Yeah. I don't want to go to a freaking poem club. Turn into this. Exit the front door. Okay, she's leaving. I'll be known
You
with
should
that.
probably read that.
Okay, next chapter I'll read, since I don't know what we're talking about. Oh wait, you are very thoughtful, Date Senpai. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Why are all these close-up scenes, dude? I I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Hi, Date Senpai. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Date Senpai. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm already I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Okay, why is she crying? That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Okay? Water break. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Date Senpai? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Date Senpai. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be.
Okay, so Monica is suspicious, I guess.
What did she tell Sayori? It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. She told Sayori something, but Sayori won't say what she said. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Date Senpai. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Date Senpai. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt anyone. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm to squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. I don't know, I don't really care.
Who'd you pick?
I suppose I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner.
Simp, boys. That's why I chose it. There.
It's not like I'm tired, so I chose what's on top. It's not like it matters. I bet it doesn't matter.
No, look, David got a hug because of that.
Oh yeah, what was she giving me? What would I run? A handshake, you know? Best friend handshake. Boop, 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 boop. High five, bro. Arms around me. Date Senpai, is this really okay? Yeah.
Just take a screenshot of this, send it to Jacob, and say,